Local Starbucks employees filed to unionize, adding to a growing movement of baristas across the country looking to do the same. Weeks ago, a shop in Buffalo, New York became the first company-owned store to unionize in the country. And now Seattle, that's where the company is based, well, it has workers hoping to follow suit as well. CBS 46's Mary Smith speaks with several Atlanta Starbucks employees on why they're making this push.
Some employees at the Starbucks here on Howell Mill are hoping they're the next to unionize, a growing trend nationwide among employees of the coffee giant. A petition filed to the National Labor Relations Board shows a movement brewing at this corporate retail Starbucks location in Atlanta. It's the first Georgia location to file for a union election, according to Workers United.
I think that all of us have kind of seen all the other stores that have been putting forth this effort to file, and we all just kind of really believe in the idea of trying to make positive change in the workplace.
Paige Smith has worked at several locations since 2017. Along with filing for election, several employees also sent a letter to Starbucks CEO Kevin Johnson.
In our letter, we talked a lot about trying to uphold the mission and values of Starbucks as a company a little bit more. So, making sure that workers feel they're being fairly compensated for what they're doing, the service they're providing for the company and the public.
Another big thing that me personally, I know Paige has talked about, I've heard other partners say, is precautions specifically related to COVID. Us, kind of on the front line, so to speak, have firsthand experience with how we would like to be protected, and we don't feel like that's really happening here.
Their efforts come after the first company-owned Starbucks was unionized in Buffalo, New York. Locations in more than a dozen states are now trying to follow in its footsteps. Smith says while the coffee keeps brewing, they're waiting for what's next.
We're waiting on that official response from Starbucks corporate and everything, and then we are also waiting to hear back from the National Labor Relations Board on what day our election will be set for. Our petition is purely for this store on a store-by-store basis. If other stores in the area follow our lead, then we will of course help them in their efforts as well.
In Atlanta, Mary Smith, CBS 46 News.
A Starbucks spokesperson released a statement tonight to CBS 46 saying in part, quote, "The vote outcomes will not change our shared purpose or how we will show up for each other. We will keep listening, we will keep connecting, and we will keep being in service of one another because that's what we've always done and what it means to be a partner."